Welcome to the Empty Netters podcast. Can you believe what this has become?
There was a full 48 hours where I felt like I was like literally Superman.
Jumbo loves playing Fortnite, so he gets on the sticks.
Did TR show you the sauna cycle, or was that all
No, I invented that.
Almost a year now that I haven't taken a body check. That's kind of nice.
So we are back. We are horned up, and we are going deep.
Finished tonight with some chicken fingers and a few Guinnesses, ran into you guys, and that's where this pod came to life.
Ice is ready, and we are back with another episode of the Empty Netters podcast brought to you by BetMGM. We've got an absolute doozy for you today. I'm your host, Dan Powers. Sean Buffini is on the sticks, matching him in color and in Irish heritage. Chris Powers.
Oh, God, I wanted to do an Irish accent there, and then I was like, maybe people are going to get mad about it.
No one's going to get mad at it.
I think that that's an accent that no one could possibly get mad at.
Yeah. Can I hear it, Sean? Say, as always, in your most Irish voice ever.
Don't make me do that.
Come on, dude.
That's a big difference.
I need to mimic. Let me hear it.
I mean, I think I sound pretty...
I was going to say, he's
Yeah,
pretty Irish, dude.
This is my normal voice.
What do you mean, like full leprechaun?
Yeah.
Top
Full-
of the morning.
As always.
As always.
As always.
Yeah.
That's like the Lucky Charms is what you're looking for.
As always, there have to be Lucky Charms. Incredible. Well, we've got huge news. Macklin Celebrini signs his new deal, and the long-awaited Alex Ovechkin interview is in this epi. Don't you dare worry. You're going to get all the good stuff. It's a beauty. We've got Fraud Watch and Top Hits. Phenomenal stuff. Let's jump on into this episode. Let's keep everyone horned up and ready to rock, and let's talk Macklin. I know all of those horny Sharks fans are just desperate to hear this. You know what has been the funniest dynamic I've ever seen? We have the Ducks with Leo Carlsson, and now we have Macklin Celebrini, who signs for more than Leo Carlsson, which you've got some splaining to do. And Ducks fans were like, kind of torn, like we got to keep them, we got to this, that, the other. A lot of people being like, God, it's such a big number. All of these Sharks fans, these just like horny Sharks fans who don't even, all they care about is Macklin and just want to have sex with them. And they're just like this W, amazing win. I'm just like, all right, hell yeah, dude. That's how you support your guy. So Macklin Celebrini signs his extension, 5 years, $18.8 million per season, 94 sheets for the kid.
Wow.
Unbelievable. It gets locked up. And the big thing, dude, this is how you fucking get your superstar signed.
Oh, yeah.
This is how you don't waste any time. Just get it done.
Dude, correct there.
Get it done. Mac is signed.
Don't let it linger.
Do not let it linger. So, what do you think? How do you feel?
Well, let's start with the top where, as we always say, fuck yeah, Mac.
Fuck yeah, Mac.
Like, I cannot wait to see him and be like, bro.
Dinner's on you, bitch.
That is actually so awesome. Yeah, American Beauty round 2, dude. Chocolate lava cakes for all the boys on Mac. No problem.
It's probably the last dinner I ever buy Macklin.
And dude, and deserves every fucking penny.
Correct.
Absolute megastar, future of the league. Certainly, I don't want to put too much pressure on it, but certainly trending to go down as one of the best to ever do it. And he is the deserved highest paid player in the league, and I am so thrilled for him. I'm thrilled for the league, and I'm also thrilled that he is going to be... It couldn't go to a nicer guy and a more responsible guy. Like, this isn't and I hope Mac takes care of his money. Like, Mac is golden now. Like, literally, Mac is golden, and so is his future family.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is nothing but awesome. Mac is, a new 20-year-old, and he just got $94 million put into his bank account at the beginning of next year.
That's so dope.
And if we want to get into which we will, is what's worth it, what's not, blah, blah, blah. I mean, the kid had 45 goals and 115 points when he was 19 years old. This is exactly who you pay.
That's insane.
Like, when you look around the league and you look at examples throughout the annals of history of the NHL, who do you pay? This is the player that you pay.
Yep.
He has immediately everything that anyone wanted him to be. In 70 games in his rookie season, he had 63 points, 25 goals, and then he follows it up the next year with 82 fucking games, 45 goals, and 115 points, and then goes to the Olympics and is the best player on Team Canada, a team that has Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon, Sidney Crosby, Cale Makar. He was the best player on that team. He then goes to Worlds as the same thing, best player in the tournament. He is everything. Macklin Celebrini is a true generational superstar franchise player. You pay him. It is funny that we have this offer sheet, which was so much higher for Leo Carlsson, so much higher than anyone would have expected. Like if someone was like, Leo Carlson's going to get offer sheeted, I would have never in a million fucking years guessed that is the number Danny Briere would have come with. And then the Ducks match it. And then we have all these questions. Does this reset the market? Well, Bedard comes in, signs for 15. And we were like, dude, that's great. Like that is a team-friendly deal now, given the circumstances, which I stand by.
Me too.
And we have Mac with these quotes being like, willing to take a discount to help his team. This is not a discount. Let me be clear.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck in terms of he deserves every fucking penny of this. He is my friend. I am so happy for him. That's phenomenal. But this is not a discount. And it goes into what we said earlier, CP, with the Trouba deal and the fucking Nurse contract trade, where you're like, you guys have all of King Midas's silver. Well, when you start giving Trouba and taking on his deal and taking on Nurse's contract, now you're a little bit like, all right, well, like you're starting to run out of that silver. And now you've given Mac 18.8. And here's the thing, dude. Willie Boy is up for extension too.
Mm-hmm.
And when I look at Leo signs the deal that he signed, and now you've got Cutter Gauthier, who's like, all right, well, I'm not going to get fleeced here.
Yeah.
And we'll see what he signs. You've got Adam Fantilli, who's needs a contract, and he is like, he sees that Leo deal and he's like, does he have Leo numbers? Does he have Leo's acclaim? No, but he's like, I don't care. I am a future star player for this team. Will is the same way, dude. 69 games, 24 goals, 59 points. Like Will is a great future star player.
Mm-hmm.
So he is now like, well, Mac took 18.8. I'm not going to take, 7 here. Like, what are we doing? So here we go.
Yes, you are spot on. And they're fucking the BC boys. They're fucking this with the cell phones, and they're fucking the BC boys who are, I was about to say sidekicks, but that makes them sound not good. And they are fucking also stars, but you know what I'm saying. 1A, 1B. Here are my thoughts, dude. I said that when Leo took 18, I said the next wave of stars that all signed contracts will be under, and it will look even more dumb. Bedard was correct. This one is wrong. And then I was counting, and you said they don't count because they already have their money, but I was counting Matthews, McDavid. I was like, these guys are going to come in under 18 because they know what it means.
You convinced me too.
Well, so
on Hockey Talk on Sunday, I was like, I actually think it might be a couple of years before we see someone. I do think, and listen, the PA is a huge issue with when all these things happen. For those who are unaware, when a player, even last year, even when McDavid signed the 2-year extension at the same number, people were pissed. Like agents and the PA were pissed because they're like, dude, you set the bar. Like this is good for future players. The Sid has dealt with that his whole career. Yeah. And like there are some guys who are just like, I don't fucking care, dude. I just want to win.
Which is the correct take, in my opinion.
I kind of agree. But at the same time, we always like when people get their money.
Yep.
It's not as easy as it looks, but I do still think that Matthews and McDavid could do 18 or under because they're like, we've gotten our money, dude. I
think they will.
Now I want to and need to win. Connor McDavid, for me, wherever he goes next, with how desperate he is to win, whether he stays in Edmonton, which Stauffer thinks is going to happen, or if he's like, no, dude, I got to go try something else. I'm fucking 30 now, and we have failed yet again if they don't win this year. Yeah. I am a little bit like, you've got to take less, dude. Like if you are truly as desperate for, I can't believe I just said the word if. I know how desperate he is for a cup. That fucking guy, all he wants to win and he deserves. I mean, I keep just backtracking. Like, I hate using the word deserve because people freak out about that. But like,
Well, he deserves it.
In my heart, he deserves to win. You've got to not take $18 million.
Okay, so
Like, I'm sorry, right?
yeah,
like, if you're
yeah.
Connor McDavid and you're picking your next team, let's say it's Dallas, let's say it's Vegas, let's say it's Tampa. I just look at the other guys on those teams, the other contracts on those teams, and I'm like, you cannot take 18. So I believe firmly if McDavid leaves, frankly, if he stays, he will not take 18 because I think he's got to know that is your death sentence if you do that. Matthews, I feel the same way. I'm kind of just like, if you're going to leave Toronto eventually, you must be like, yeah, dude, just like send me to fucking Utah or something and give me 15.
Yeah.
And let's go.
Yeah.
That's what I assume will happen.
So I still will feel if Mac is the only, and I think someone will go back and go, oh, dude, someone in the comments about the Kaner thing said his last contract being 8-8 is awesome.
Yes.
And I was like, that is awesome.
It's very cool.
So shout out to that person. But Dan, I will go back and look at tape. I think I probably said no one will sign 18 of all the people.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm already wrong because Mac did, but I will still feel largely right if Mac is the only one. If everyone comes in under 18, I'll be like, yeah, that's essentially what I said. And hilariously, Dan, and I'm not trying to pass any buck here, a blame game here, but hilariously, our two stances where I went like this, Dan, you are wrong. No one is going to sign at 18. And you said, Chris, you are wrong. But the only person who will sign under 18 for sure is Mac. So you don't even get to count that one, Chris, because Mac is such a team guy and such a good guy, and he's so smart. He knows better.
Yeah.
But everyone else will sign 18, but Mac won't. And I was like, turns out Mac is in fact the only one who did go over 18. And I was like, hey,
Dude.
how are you, boys?
Seriously.
Couple good takes from CB and DP. So I woke up absolutely stunned by this. I meant everything I said at the top. So did you. He's the fucking man. I couldn't be happier for him. But I will say this, dude. I know the PA gets pissed, blah, blah, blah. I think we have now a team won with a guy making 10, right? Finally, or no? Has that still not happened?
Yeah.
I don't even know who it is.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like,
Bob. Thought it was the Panther. Like
but
Bob.
yeah, because Chucky's 9.5.
I think it was literally just the Panthers and Bob.
Yeah, because Ike's didn't kick in, or no, Ike's had been done. Eichel.
I don't think his was 10 when Vegas won. Either
Was
way,
it not?
I don't think so.
Oh my God.
So my point is this. Yeah, the cap's going up and blah, blah, blah. And percentage of the cap.
And isn't Barkov 10 on the dot? I'll look it up.
yeah.
Keep talking.
All this shit about like percentage of cap and people, when Sid took 8.7, it was just as high a percentage of the cap as 18, blah, blah, blah. Here's the facts, dude. $10 million wasn't that high in the cap over the last handful of years.
Barkov is 10 on the dot.
So, and it wasn't till the Florida Panthers 3 years ago that a team won with a guy making $10 million for the first time ever. These are facts. And all that proves is that it's hard if someone is making that high of a percentage. And yep, winning the cup is luck. Yep, teams that had 10 million guys were really close and totally could have won. A million things go into winning the cup. But the fact of the matter is when one person makes that high of a percentage of the cap, it becomes very hard to win.
Yeah.
And it is surprising to me that two teams, the Sharks and the Ducks, with super bright futures, we felt, certainly last year, but even a couple years before that, immediately put themselves in a position where the hit rate is like 1%.
Yeah.
If you do this, teams that have done this never win, ever. And it just happened. And the 10 that has just happened is when it became less of a big deal. Like we finally passed the 10 barrier because 10 wasn't that big of a deal anymore.
I know. I find it interesting because we're seeing this new wave of 5-year deals, which I love.
Me too.
And it's like
That's more money.
We talked about it with Leo. I mean, like now it's this same situation with Matt. Like, good God, this fucking kid is going to make $1 billion.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But you would think that with the 5 years being the move, that they would take less because it's like you're not locked in for 3 more years
You
at
get
that
another one.
number, dude. You
Yeah.
get another. I mean, Mac's going to sign 3 deals.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be 25 when he signs another deal, which he just signed 94 sheets. His next deal is going to be like 140 sheets.
For another 5.
And
then
that
he'll
will
be
get
30.
him to 30. And then he will sign another. He'll sign a 7-year
Yeah.
deal for fucking 400 sheets.
Yeah.
Like, you would think that when they do the 5s, they would be more like, and I will take 3 mil less, 4 mil less, because I'm getting an extra long-term contract with this new strategy. But it's going the other way. Now, what's interesting is that was instigated by an offer sheet. And it's like, it is funny if like Danny Briere's motherfuck you attitude has like changed the NHL forever. That is going to be very interesting.
Especially if if Danny Briere somehow torpedoed the Ducks and the Sharks with taking no damage to himself. Like there was no punishment if Leo says no, or,
Yeah.
or if the Ducks match. So he just gets to go like this. The Flyers are in great shape still. They have 13 mil in cap space, can add a star, and he has torpedoed the Ducks and the Sharks. And I'm like, wow, good job. Also, it feels insane that surely there were conversations happening with the Sharks and Mac at not 18.8 until the offer sheet, to your point. You know, like they were like, yeah, great, we're going to get this done at 16. And then it was like, oh no. And now I'm like, whoa, dude, what happened?
Let's have this conversation because I'm actually very curious what you think. When this Leo thing happened, frankly, whenever this happens, we see people who are fans of said team pull out the percentage argument, and they go, Leo's, in 2026, Leo's blank percentage is only like 2% higher, or sometimes it's like 1.4% higher than Sid when Sid signed for yada yada. I am a math and science guy. I'm a logic guy. So I respect and understand people who bring that up. People who, when they're like, well, look at the math. However, I always go back to, but it never works.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, dude. That's what I just said.
I mean, it's like
this literally doesn't work.
It's just, and again, I believe one day it will happen.
Me too.
One day it will work, and that'll be a great moment. But yeah, every time someone signs and becomes the richest player in the league, that team doesn't win. It's like Toronto is Toronto. No offense, Toronto. There's curses. There's voodoo going on. But Matthews signs that deal. They don't win. Connor signs his deal. They don't win. Leon signs his deal. They don't win. Then Nate signs his big deal. They don't win. They haven't been past the fucking second round in forever. And dude, I just get a little bit like, you can't keep coming with that argument when it never works. And frankly, just optically, when Sid signed for 8.7 the first time, obviously we didn't have the internet the way it is now, which is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, which I hate.
But it wasn't, 8.7 wasn't like a, oh my God, at the moment. It really was not, dude. And, but 18.8 is. Like, that is just a huge number NHL-wise. And it's, you can say the percentage things all you want to make yourself feel better, but it is going to take a Macklin Celebrini type player to make it work.
Yes. But
that's why I'm like, when I'm looking at the Ducks, I love Leo Carlsson, but Leo Carlsson has not yet done what Macklin has done.
Yes, that
to
is
make
correct.
me be like this, oh, you can still win. But also, people forget, dude, when Sid signed that, they also had fucking Evgeny Malkin, and they also had Marc-Andre Fleury in net, and they also had Chris Letang on D. So that is a big factor as well. When I look at the Ducks and the Sharks, do you have a goalie that I think is Marc-Andre Fleury-esque? No, neither of you do. And both goalies are very good. Dostal's great.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that, I think Askarov is great too, but like they need to elevate.
Prove it to me.
Big time.
Yep.
Lacombe is unbelievable, but like neither of these teams also have an Evgeny Malkin and a Chris Letang and a Marc-Andre Fleury. You have to think about that as well.
And the Penguins won, so they did with this. I know Sid wasn't making 10, but if you want to talk percentages, the Penguins won, but they also lost one and then didn't win again until way later when everyone on Pittsburgh was taking less. Like
Definitely,
that's when they started winning multiple cups.
And also, you got to look at the difference. Like when people go, Sid's percent of the cap was fucking whatever, X percent. And, Leo and Max is only 1.8% high. We'll do that math too.
Yeah.
Because the difference in that number is going to be a lot, dude.
Especially, dude, because, and at this point, this is why I think it's a little fucked. At this point, dude, if I'm Cutter, I go, dude, give me 16. Like literally fuck off. Give me 18 if I'm Cutter. Like fuck you. But whatever. And if I'm Will, I'm saying the same thing. I'm like, give me 16. And the only way this could maybe work is if Will and Cutter go, okay, we'll take 10.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't deserve that. You should be getting, if that's what the number is, then you should be getting way more. And now you really can't afford anybody.
I mean, 100% at this age, and the Sharks haven't even made playoffs. And if you're shelling out 18.8 for Macklin, if I'm Will, I am looking at my agent and going, literally ask for the highest number possible.
Yes.
The highest number feasible.
And I don't blame him at all.
Me neither,
Yep.
because it's like, well, this is what we're doing now.
Yep.
And that it is what it is. And yeah, Cutter, I think Cutter is different in that the Ducks are closer. I mean, the Ducks made it to the second round already last year.
He had 40 goals as a fucking child.
That is the big one. Like Cutter's points are very close to Leo's.
Yeah.
He's already a 40-goal guy.
Like, dude.
So yeah, like he is, I mean, when we heard that report from Jans, that was like Cutter's camp is being like, we're taking fucking 18 too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I get it.
Agree. Yep.
So it is, yeah, man, like it's, again, Macklin deserves every cent of this, and he is the guy that you do this for.
Mm-hmm.
He is a franchise generational talent, and that is the guy that you pay.
Yeah. The guy who, if I go, who is the highest paid player in the league?
Yeah.
I go, Mac.
Yeah. But when I don't care what the percentage is, when you set the bar that you go, our team's highest paid player is $18.8 million a year. That is, and also the highest paid player in the NHL. It's just, you're like, okay, we got to get frisky now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, at least for the next couple of years, take a look at the Sharks. They have $7 million in cap space, and that's going to be, again, we always got to remember, Coots $8 million is coming off the books next year. Huge. But that $18.8 million next year is going to hurt, especially when Will signs what he signs. And you've got Nurse at 9.25 on a full no move for the next few years. And you just signed Trouba to 8.25. Like,
and we've been talking about, man, the Sharks have so many young guys. Like pretty soon that kind of fucks you. And now I'm like, dude, what happens to Misa and Stenberg? Like, what is going on?
Stenberg, Misa. I mean, you're fine with Stenberg for a few years for sure, but like
Misa just had that quote, like, we're building something here. Like yesterday,
Dickinson too, dude.
Yeah, like
you got Dickinson, Misa, and Will, who are all like, Will is about to extend. Tomorrow.
Yeah. Dude, Misa literally yesterday goes, we are building something here. And I go, I guess, you are off this team. Today he wakes up and I go, you are now officially off the Sharks. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Like there's
no
hope.
What's going to be interesting is when you get a team that gets this insane run of draft picks, you get Will Smith, you get Macklin Celebrini, then you get fucking Misa, you get Dickinson, then you get fucking Stenberg. Immediately, people start having the question of like, how are they going to keep all those guys?
Yeah.
That's obviously something a GM has to figure out. When you then pay Mac this, now you're like this, woof.
Yep.
Now it's going to be real tricky to keep all those guys. And, that's what happens when you get an embarrassment of riches in draft picks.
In fact, you can't keep them. The only way you can keep them is if you're Florida and everyone goes, I'll take this, I'll take this, I'll take this. And no one wants to take that.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. But at the end of the day, this is an awesome moment.
Yep. I can't believe the Ducks and I was about to say, I can't believe the Ducks and the Sharks have somehow let the Wild's Krill deal off the hook, but they're just also fucked. So you're not off the hook. You look less insane, but you are also insane.
Yes, it's so true.
Yeah.
Like Krill signed for $3 million more than Leon.
I was like,
and everyone was like,
nuts,
yo,
dude. Yeah.
And I mean, but like certainly that is played a huge factor in Briere just giving the number he gave.
So on the Wild, Dan, and then this is the last thing, and I only have one question for you here, because it says Quinn and the Wild are going to talk contract this week, and we're not going to spend time on these airwaves projecting what might happen. We will react when it does happen. But I just wanted to ask you this. The Wild camp, the reports are they want 5 to 8 years, and the 7-year thing kicks in September 16th. I now know.
Okay.
So
We
if
figured it
anyone
out.
gets it done before September 16th, you can do 8 years. The Wild want 5 to 8 for Quinn, obviously. 3 years would line up exactly with Jack being a free agent. My only point of conversation on this topic, and then we're done, is do you think he signs for 3 years?
If I were him, I would.
I think 1,000%.
To me, it's like if the Wild aren't in win now in the next 3 years, they obviously are. I feel like I give him a 3-year deal, and if I'm the Wild, I'm pretty happy.
Yep.
I'm kind of like, yeah, dude. Like
We traded a lot for him, got him for 4 years.
Yeah, and you also go, if he gives you 3 years and isn't like, I mean, dude, he has every opportunity to be like, I'm going, bro.
And maybe after 3, he stays and Jack comes there. You know, like it doesn't mean he's leaving Minnesota. He just wants the opportunity.
That's what we always say. It's on the team, it's on the GMs to convince someone to go stay here.
Yep.
But Quinn Hughes is a UFA after this year. If Quinn Hughes signs for 3 years, everyone in Minnesota should be thrilled about that.
Yep.
Like he gave you 3 more years. He has there's nothing that makes him be like this. I have to stay here, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
But if you give 3 more years to this team and you go, let's do it, dude. We got 3 years to win a Stanley Cup in Minnesota. And then frankly, dude, you do win a Stanley Cup. If he then leaves and goes and joins the boys in Jersey, if you're Minnesota, you go, awesome.
Yep.
We got a cup.
Yeah.
Like, fuck
and
yeah.
if you don't win, then you had every fucking chance to.
Frankly, it's like, listen, obviously, if you are the Wild and you offer him 5 and he takes it, of course, that's amazing. But if his camp is like this, we want 3. I wouldn't even come back with an offer. I would go like this. You're going to give us 3?
Yeah, amazing.
Amazing.
I thought you might leave for free.
Truly.
Yeah.
Because like in that 3 years, you have 3 years to go, we have an amazing team. Let's win a Stanley Cup. If you win a cup, I absolutely bet he's like, I'm fucking staying, dude.
Yeah.
Because if you win a Stanley Cup, we see it. Look at what happened in Florida.
Yeah.
You want to stay there because you know that you have the tools and the team that has done it. And then you have Quinn being fucking captain recruit, and he's looking at Jack as their contracts line up, and he's like this, come here, dude. We won.
3 years, book it.
I think 3
Me
years
too.
would be amazing.
All right, dude. This is it.
Yeah,
This is the moment.
this is the moment.
I still can't even believe this happened.
I can.
I
can. We're a fucking hit show.
we're a hit show. We're cool dudes. And
You keep doing that with jest in your voice, but
we're cool as hell. Sean's cool.
Sean is very cool.
Sean is cool. But this guy might be the coolest guy.
I mean, are we going to take an ad break right before we go?
Yes. When you come back from this ad.
Yeah,
that's
we're
all
going
I
to
was
take an ad
teeing up.
break and then we're going to go to it. But end of the day, sure, first of all, Fanatics. Shout out Fanatics. Cannot wait to do Fanatics Fest again next year. That was so fun. Fanatics, you were the best. You've always been so great to us. And that whole event was unbelievable. So next year when Fanatics Fest happens, if you have the opportunity to go, absolutely go. But Alexander Ovechkin is the fucking coolest guy. I mean, he is everything that everyone has ever told us. Becoming great friends with Osh and hearing all the stories with LT, with Brooks, everyone with Devo. It's like everyone who talks about him and all these epic stories and just his general attitude and his aura, it all lives up to it.
Yep.
He was so awesome. The fact that he gave us all the time that we had, like he was like, fucking, we're going to do this whole show together.
Yeah.
Let's do it. He was so funny, so cool. I mean, the fact that we got to sit down with the greatest goal scorer in the history of the NHL, pretty much like one of the first like pods he's ever done.
Yeah.
And one of the greatest hockey players to ever live. It's the coolest feeling in the world.
It was unreal, dude.
So like, I just have so much love, appreciation, and gratitude to Fanatics, but to more than anything.
Makes me even more fired up to watch him play this year.
I mean, it's like
as if I wasn't already jacked to the tits to watch him go again.
I remember buying an O jersey shirt when I was fucking 16 years
Yeah.
old, and I've loved him every day since, and I only love him more now. It's just so exciting.
So please enjoy,
Yes.
after this ad, the Alex Ovechkin interview. BetMGM is churning and burning and turning up the excitement with more ways to win this year. Finish out 2026 so strong because you bet on everything already, but now we got all this action coming. Like, it's football season, basically, dude. It is. Is this August yet? Not yet. I don't even know what day it is, but it's almost football season. Every time August hits and people are in camp, I start losing my mind. So you can score an any sport parlay boost token every Thursday this summer and elevate your next bet, which is absolutely incredible, and it's so simple. All you have to do is add a parlay wager from any game to your slip. And you pick whatever's feeling frisky for you, throw a parlay on there, and then you just activate the token. Boom. I want this thing boosted. Boosted, baby. Then you're good. You're in business. And if your wager hits, you enjoy those extra winnings in unrestricted bonus dollars that then you can bet on anything, which is even more incredible. Because like I said, there's a lot of sports action coming down the pipe. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, do it now with bonus code NETTERS. That's NETTERS. And you get up to a $1,500 new player offer on your first wager. Wow. How are you? BetMGM. Make it legendary.
Let him hear it. It is unreal. Oh, how crazy is Fanatics Fest? This is unbelievable.
Yeah, this place is nuts. Obviously, I never thought like it's gonna be like that. Lots of great spots. Yeah, but it's busy days. It's great for fans. Great for me, like to see all the people, to meet great athletes, and yeah, it's a great time.
Yeah. Who's your favorite person you've run into here besides us, obviously?
I met a couple NBA champs.
The Knicks, baby.
Yeah.
I'm sure we got some Knicks fans here.
Yeah.
For sure.
I met number one.
AJ, yeah. A nice DC connection.
Yeah,
there. That's
DC
gotta be big.
connection. So yeah, lots of people. I mean, so it's pretty cool.
That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
It's amazing. Well, man, to quote you, obviously this summer for some Caps fans was stressful, but we're back. See you in DC. This is amazing. You're coming back for your 22nd season. It is unbelievable. You're the most tenured DC athlete of all time. You and Sid are about to become just the 5th and 6th players in NHL history to play 22 seasons with all one franchise. You're one of the most tenured captains of all time. How does it feel to be coming back?
Yeah, it feels great. Obviously, it was hard summer because like I don't know what
For
I'm
sure.
going to sign or what's going to happen. But yeah, it's kind of a release, and yeah, I'm happy. My family happy, fans happy, and the organization is happy. So I can't wait when the season starts, and can't wait to go back and play hockey.
Yeah, no doubt. Was missing playoffs kind of a factor in that, being like, we got to have at least one more run before I hang them up? Did that factor into the decision at all?
Well, it's, of course, when you play 82 games, you want to be in the playoffs because you prepare yourself, you prepare your mind, your body for a Stanley Cup run. And of course, it sucks when you're not making the playoffs, and it sucks for everybody, for fans, for my teammates, and yeah. So the additions what we have, I hope it's gonna help us to be in a playoffs position, and we'll see what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Were you? I mean, I think everyone's curious to know, and I definitely am. Were you close to actually hanging them up, or were you always sort of like, no, I'm coming back for one more?
Be
We got nervous, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. We all got
No,
nervous.
be honest with you, like I was thinking about like, okay, well, let's see what's gonna happen with the team, and I was talking to general manager, I was talking to coaching staff, and yeah, like it was kind of like easy decision for me when I saw what's happening with the team,
Definitely.
and yeah, so how I said, I'm pretty happy what's happening with the team, and obviously it's tough to see the guys leaving because like we have a great relationship, but it's a business and it's life. So yeah, but I'm looking forward for that.
Absolutely.
It's exciting, right? You know, it's a Kyrou, Tuck, Boone Jenna, these big deals start happening. I'm sure it fires you up.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, myself, I'm very excited, and how I said, I can't wait to go back on the ice and meet all those new guys. and I'm happy for my kids because they were excited. We back in DC. We're gonna play hockey, and they're gonna be on the games, and it's gonna be a great run.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Absolutely. Do you feel like, obviously it's, as Chris just said, it's exciting, the guys coming in, got a great chance to make some noise this season. Is more one-year deals on the table? Like, do you think that's like, listen, if things go well, maybe we keep running this thing back year after year?
We will see. We will see what's gonna happen this year, but you never know. I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking about this year, and then we'll see what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I will say this: when you decide to retire, it'd be a huge boost for the show if you told us first.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just
You shoot
keep
us a
that in
text.
mind.
Yeah.
Should I say? Okay, I will.
Yeah, that's incredible. Okay, so I want to talk about the goal chase a little bit because I've heard, an MLB guy chasing a home run record, the pressure builds up in a big way. So when you were going into that season 2 years ago, it's, everybody in the world was talking about you were on pace to break Gretzky's record. When you broke your leg, we were like, oh no, now this year got ruined. But were you like, I am the Terminator, I will be back in a week? Or what was going through your head when that happened?
Dude, you were skating like 3 weeks later. That was one of the. It was
2 weeks
later. Yeah, that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was kind of a hard position for me and a hard position for fans and for my family because I was in a pace to score maybe 50 goals, and back then, like I was 100% was concentrated to coming back the fastest I can.
Yeah.
And my trainers did great job to recover me, do massages, do all exercises, and of course, when you coming back after like month without playing, it's hard. You're out of shape. You're in shape, but you're out of shape.
Yeah.
And the first game was hardest game I played since like maybe Olympic breaks or whatever, because basically you skating, but you're not pushing your leg 100%.
Yeah.
You kind of like try to protect your leg from, when you turn left or right, you kind of like you still have that fear, but overall it's been a very good stretch for me, and when I'm coming back, like I feel 100% ready, and that day when I broke the record, it was a relief from my shoulder because every day, every time when I go to the restaurant or I talk to someone, everybody, are you going to break the record this year? Are you going to break the record this year? And my teammates as well, like everybody, you think he's going to break the record? You think he's going to break it? It's kind of like something fell off from my shoulder. And
Definitely, man. Yeah.
And,
it must have been like.
And I feel, we all feel great about it.
Yeah. I mean, well, first of all, we bet that you would break the record on a power play goal, so thank you very much for that. That was fantastic. We put that in pretty early. But the game you tied it, that was Hawks at home. You got 2.
Yeah.
Wayno's in the building and everything, and obviously, like you just said, everyone's been asking you about it. In that moment, you tie it. The game saw its chaos, right? I'm sure you were so thrilled in that moment. How bad did you want the hat trick that night and just get it done with?
Yeah, I have a pretty good chance. I missed the net. Then Carbs told me, like, do you want empty netter? I said, no, I don't want it.
Which was awesome.
I remember that. When you came back off the ice, we were like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This guy's going to do it by putting one behind someone.
Because, of course, you want to score as many goals as you can in a game, and empty netter goal is still a goal.
Yeah.
It's still hard to score. Because,
Absolutely.
But in that moment, like, I was like, no, let's wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so then,
You get the next one scoring on your buddy, Ilya Sorokin. Was that kind of extra sweet that you scored it on him, or were you not even thinking about that?
Did you know he had never given one up? That was, the internet was talking about it, but did you know that?
Before that, I never scored against him.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was so crazy.
It was kind of like a great moment, and it's gonna be in history forever. Russian score against Russian and break the record. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, amazing. Did you plan out that celly? Did you know I'm gonna seal slide, or was it really spur of the moment?
No. Like
I picture you practicing in the hotel room.
I felt, and when I slide, John Carlson like sprinting to me, and he's like, get up, because everybody like,
hey, they're gonna pickpile you.
Yeah, so he picked me up, and it was crazy moment.
Oh, it was
man.
insane, dude. It was actually became such an iconic visual too. The T-shirts and everything.
Cool,
Yeah.
so cool.
Okay, so Ovi.
Well, real quick though, were you able to drink in that night? Like when that happened, were you able to really enjoy it and take a moment to really celebrate how insane that was? Because I know in the middle of the season you're still focused. You're still trying to win games.
Yeah, we have a little bit celebration, obviously, in the locker room. Then we fly back to DC. Then we go to the restaurant with all teammates.
That dinner looked awesome.
Wives, yeah, and it was a great moment. But after that, like we start focusing on the games, and
Totally.
how I said, like we forget about the record, and we never heard about like. You think you're gonna score when you're gonna break the record, when you're gonna like it was over.
Yeah.
And we started focusing on the games and making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's just when are you going to get to 1,000?
Well, so yeah, here's the thing. So you have 1,006 everything, regular season and playoffs, okay? And Wayno has 1,016. So you're 10 away, and I looked up your guys' schedule, okay? Games 7 through 11 are home, and I feel like you owe the home fans breaking this one at home, okay? So 7 through 11 are Canadiens, Devils, Kings, Sabres, Flyers. Who do you want?
Game by game.
There you go. Good answer.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
answer.
We'll take it. I think Flyer in division against the
Oh,
Flyers, that
that'd
would
be
feel
so
good.
sweet. No offense to the Philly fans out here, but that would be pretty sweet.
That would feel really good. I
Yeah.
love that.
All right, we want to kick it to some story time because we talked to a bunch of your teammates who are friends of ours, and one that's definitely pressing. I know a lot of people are curious because so are we. We talked to Oshie, and there's a lot of misinformation on what's actually in the water bottle on the bench. We've heard that it's Coca-Cola right now. Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
Okay, do you mix it up though? Because Osh was saying it might have been Dr. Pepper at one point.
No, sometimes I drink Dr. Pepper before a game, like maybe 1 or 2 zips, and that's it. But I have Coca-Cola in my bottle.
Yeah. And have you been doing that your whole career?
Yes, since I think my first year.
Yeah. Why? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love it.
working.
I love it, and it's clearly working.
Yeah, I think my previous trainer, he was running marathon, and he said when you exhausted, the marathon people drink Coca-Cola without the
Yeah.
gas. And I started drinking it, and yeah, I feel pretty good. I think it's working.
Hey, me too.
Is anyone else trying it on the team, or because they're chasing this, or is that just a you thing?
Yeah, when the Kuzi was on the team, and
Yeah.
sometimes he asked me, "Can I drink it?" I say, "Yeah, go ahead." Sure.
There you go. There you go.
Ovi's secret sauce.
So
no
we
one
got
touches that
we
one.
got Dr. Pepper pregame,
Yep.
Coca-Cola during the game. This is the recipe to become the greatest goal scorer of all
Exactly.
time. Everyone clearly knows that now. And then I do have to ask this because this is a big one. He has told us also that you apparently have a nice hangover cure. Apparently you have a nice hangover cure. Sushi, a beer, and a nap, and we're good.
Yeah,
he
for
said sushi, beer, nap, all good, babe.
Yeah.
All good, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, good, babe. Yeah.
Is
We're
that
gonna
true?
try
Is
that.
a secret?
Well, first of all, I love sushi,
Yeah.
and sushi without the beer, it's kind of like not
Goes
good.
hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1-2 beers, it's good. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're back on
And you're
track.
cured. Hey, I'm going to test this out.
Oh,
I promise
100%,
you, tomorrow,
100%.
that's what I'm doing to figure this out. Okay. All right. And then Brooks says hi. He was so thrilled that we got to hang with you today. I know you guys love each other. And he said we had to ask. There was a day at practice where you did the entire practice with a toilet plunger taped to your stick. Please explain what was going on that day.
Yeah. The Dale Hunter was my coach, and after one game, I think we lost or something like that happened, and he called me a plumber, and he's like, "Ovi, you plumber, you like." Yeah, you can score goals, but you're a plumber. You have to be a plumber. So I didn't know like what does it mean? Like,
What that
plumber.
meant, yeah.
So next day, I asked my teammates, "What does it mean, plumber?" So, and I said, "Okay, I'm going to be a plumber." So I put the plumber or
Yeah, the plunger.
plunger, and I tape it up with my stick, and I skate maybe like 2 drills.
Yeah.
And that's it. I think it was a fun moment.
That's incredible. Did he think it was funny, or was he kind of rolling his eyes at
No,
that?
it's all about fun.
There
Yeah,
you go. I
that's
love
incredible.
that.
That's
Such a
incredible.
good story.
Okay, and then speaking of sushi, I'm sure some people have heard this story, but I want them to hear it from you. Tell everyone about the 65 guy sushi rock lunch when you got bamboozled into a double captain's dinner.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a couple of years ago. I think it was a training camp, and I just bring everybody to sushi after practice. And I think it was great time for new guys, for rookies to hang out with us and just to have a sushi and or a couple of beers as well.
Yeah, well, see, I loved it because
it's
all
incredible.
the guys we were talking to were busting your balls. Like, oh, he was only supposed to take the guys that made the team out.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, this is awesome. The 65 guys at training camp all got to have sushi lunch with Ovi.
I mean, it's one of the great things you could ever imagine, and it's some of the best camaraderie you could ever ask for. It's fantastic.
What's your sushi order?
I like hand rolls.
Okay, nice.
I like toro.
Yeah.
I love every sushi.
all of it.
Yeah, like I can eat sushi every day.
Yeah,
I completely agree. And there's also nothing I won't eat. Like whenever someone's like, "What do you like?" I'm like, "Just put it all in front of me."
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna go crazy here. It's gonna be great.
That's same with me. Okay, and then this one too. This is back to you being the Terminator. There was a story where you got a really bad cut on your thigh, like 20 stitches or something, deep cut. The team's like, he's going to be out a month. This is a nightmare. And then the next game at Ottawa, you play and have 4 tucks.
Yeah, I have the scar. It's right here.
Oh my God, it's huge.
It's unbelievable.
So what happened?
We played against Pittsburgh, and I hit Letang, and Letang fell off, and his skate goes up, and cut my leg. So I missed that game. I think it was in the third period.
Yeah.
And then we have to fly to Ottawa.
Yeah.
So I have all my stitches done, and then my trainer asked me, "Are you ready to play?" I said, "Well, let me try." So he put protection for my skin.
Yeah.
For my scar, and I went out on the warm up, tried, feels good, everything okay. And then 4 goals happened.
4 goals.
So ridiculous, dude. Like,
I mean, getting a skate to the thigh, 22 zips, and then four goals.
The durability is underappreciated. Your durability, because I'm sure that's one of a million stories of lore where you have had this career where you scored this many goals, never missing real time. It's incredible, dude. It's such a testament.
It's really remarkable.
Let's go. Seriously.
Seriously, let him hear it. It's truly, we will never see this again. So we also have a conversation with Logan Thompson, your goaltender. And the first thing that came up with him is sewer ball. He was saying that you're the biggest sewer ball fan on the team. And he has told us to give you a message that you're his #1 target this season. He's like, I'm coming for O this year, every single time. But he also said that you rinse him in rock, paper, scissors. What's up with that? Like, why are you playing rock, paper, scissors so often with LT?
Yeah, it's just between me and LT, but yeah, it's a fun game, and we always have fun together, like in the restaurant, at the bar, or like whatever we're together. Like, hey, you want to play?
And are we gambling on rock, paper, scissors?
No. Just yeah.
This is just a nice gentlemanly match of rock, paper, scissors.
And what's the strategy? Do you have a method, or maybe you can't reveal it because he'll hear this, but do you have a strategy?
Yeah, don't let him know. Don't let him know.
Yeah, I have a strategy, but I'm not going to tell him.
Yeah, can't tell. Can't tell. I like that. I like that. When it comes to sewer, who are the best guys on the team? Are you the best on the team?
On the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Nice.
Prada Sabres is good. Sandin's good. LT the worst.
Wow, he is going to be pissed. When he
LT, I'm sorry.
LT the worst. Chucky's second the worst. So yeah.
Okay, not bad.
Again, we need LT to stop pucks, not be good at sewer ball.
He have to do his job.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, worry less about rock, paper, scissors and sewer ball and stop the puck. That's awesome. I want to go to the Stanley Cup. At that point, you guys have had such good teams over and over. And obviously, I know you guys are friends, but there's a rivalry with you and Sid as you guys are coming to the league at the same time. And as you guys both said, saved the league in a lot of ways. At that point, he's got 3, I think, by then, and you have lost to them a bunch of times. We talked to Osh a lot about that season, and he tells us how close you guys were in the Mario Kart and all that good stuff. But he said when you got past Pitt, he was like, we won. We knew we won the Cup 100%. Nothing even fazed us, not even going down 3-2 to Tampa. Did you feel that way, too, in that series, or was it all too much?
I feel that way when we beat the Penguins. Well, first of all, we was down in the first round to Columbus.
That's
too.
right. Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Great
That's
call.
right.
And that kind of momentum when Eller scored the game-winning goal, and it starts 2-1.
Yeah.
It kind of changes our mentality and our momentum, and then we kind of like a snowball. You know, it's hard to stop. Maybe we have some different situations with suspensions, with injuries, but all the guys who was in the team, like they was so close to each other.
Yeah.
And everybody knows their roles.
Yeah.
You know, like if something happened, like Alex Chasen can go play with me and Kuzi or
Yeah.
something like that, and he's not gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna do like dump the puck and try to go and chase it and make a hit. No, he's trying to make a play, and you can, if you remember when Chasen scored the goal against Pittsburgh.
Yes, dude. Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of situation when everybody was together on the same page and everybody was like, okay, the team priority is number one, and it doesn't matter who scored, it doesn't matter what kind of situation, we still believe in each other and we still gonna go on the ice and fight for each other.
Yeah. My favorite thing about that season stories that Oshie tells is the coaching staff, everyone talking to top players on the team, leaders on the team, like you, Nikki, Osh, guys like that. And the way you all stepped up, like you just said, knowing your role, you guys started blocking shots. You guys started laying in front of pucks and stuff like that. When you guys were doing that and it was working and you have that momentum, how contagious is that feeling in the locker room of like, we've got something special here?
Well, I think it doesn't matter who's blocking the shots. It's just in the playoffs, like you have to do like certain different things that you may not do in the regular season. Obviously, you never know what's going to happen during the game. Maybe you're down 2-0, and then one hit, one block shot can change everything. And it's kind of okay, guys, wake up and here we go. Let's try to win the game. And obviously, then Tom Wilson gets suspension, like we all, like it's gonna hurt us.
Yeah.
But we still we was so much confidence and believe in each other and was focused on the game, not focusing on that suspension. Nick Backstrom get hurt, broke his finger, and we kind of let's take game by game and see what happened. And that group of guys who was in the locker room, in hotels, we was so close to each other that, how I said, it's kind of like huge snowball. It's hard to break, and that's what gave us success that year.
Yeah. Well, dude, when you are so focused, because the people forget the playoffs are so long. Loesch always says that too, the mental toll to stay that focused that long. But then you get to game 5, you're up 3-1, and you score, take the lead. They score twice, take it back. And then I think Devo scored, who had such an epic playoff run. Remember that? Yeah. And then Eller scores, so you go up. There's 7 minutes left in game 5. How hard was it to stay in the moment and not be like, oh my God, we just won the cup?
Yeah. It was probably the longest 7 or 5 minutes in my life. And I remember the clock was, something happened with the clock. And they didn't show up on the screen, and whoa, we start calling the ref, stop the game, and then someone said, let's time go.
Oh yeah.
Let's time keep going, keep rolling.
Let it rip.
So when everybody be quiet, shut up, okay, let's focus. And then
that is awesome.
Everybody who was on the ice, they're blocking the shot, they sacrifice their body for that kind of half a second. Bam. Finish with Stanley Cup champs.
The best.
And what did you think in that moment? What was going through your head right when that buzzer went off?
Be honest with you, I still don't remember that whole celebration on the
I
ice
believe
because
that,
my emotion was so high, and I sometimes we watch the highlights. I remember something, but the celebration after the whistle, after the horn, I don't remember how we hugging, what we say to each other. It was kind of the best moment in my life.
Yeah, incredible. And then,
Unbelievable.
yeah, and what's one of your? I know there was a million, but what's one of your favorite memories from the celebration after? Like
Because
the parade?
DC, man,
Yeah.
you guys had the best time.
It was-
People
it
still
was
talk
epic.
about that. And I'm not even talking about just the party, but the way all the fans came out in DC and just flooded everything. It was so cool.
But I think the best part was in the locker room.
Yep, that's what everyone says.
How we all celebration. It was beer, champagne. It was like this.
Yeah. Just neat ankle deep in beer and
Yeah,
champagne.
our families was waiting us in a hotel, but we don't want to go. We don't want to leave the locker room because like that time what we have, it was kind of relief what we've been through a whole year.
Totally.
Since training camp, since season, because we have ups and downs, right?
Yep.
Like we have like bad memories with the previous years.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Totally.
And then like through all that, like we started like talking about how cool is that we win the Stanley Cup. Like we hugging each other, like we laughing, we dancing, we swimming, and yeah, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, and you're right. It's like you can win the cup again, but you can never recreate that moment again. So I get wanting to stay in the locker room and just being present in that moment. It's so cool.
Yeah, it was the greatest time in my life.
Yeah,
That's so great. We got to do it again. We got to get it this year, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go.
There you go. Come on.
Come on. Okay. Oh, we play a game with everybody that we call Pass, Shoot, Score. If you listen to our show, everybody knows we do this fun game at the end. It's essentially a ranking system. We'll give you 3 things in a category, and you just rank them. Pass is your least favorite because passing the puck is whatever. Shooting is your second favorite because we like to shoot. And you, of all people, can appreciate that score is your first favorite. That's the number 1 answer.
So it's all going to be things that we know you like, and you're going to have to rank them 1, 2, 3.
Passing number 3.
Passing 3.
Shoot number 2. Score number 1.
Yep.
Okay.
And this first one came from Oshie because he said he needed to know the official rankings.
Okay.
And this is going to be set in stone, dude.
Yeah.
So, pass, shoot, score, your favorite beer. Bud Light, Guinness, or Stella?
Stella, score.
Wow. Coming out hot.
Guinness, pass.
Yeah, okay.
And Bud Light is shooting.
Is the
Bud
shoot.
Lights too.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he did say I should ask where Sapporo would rank.
Because like we drew in the sushi dinner, that's the beer we're drinking.
Sapporo is the Stanley Cup.
That's the Stanley
wow.
Cup. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Pass you just scored just got changed forever.
That
Now
is
it's-
incredible.
So Sapporo is number 1. Like that's the top of the top.
Yep.
I
Osha's
love
going to
it.
be shocked.
That's what I'm saying. Sushi and Sapporo.
Yeah.
Japanese.
That is the cure. That is the
yeah,
cure.
Yeah, that's the actual. Now we know the real recipe.
Yeah.
Now we know the real recipe to the hangover cure.
All right, I'm really excited about this one. Your next one, pass shoot score, is going to be movies.
Okay.
So pass shoot score, Gladiator, The Dark Knight, and The Last Dance.
With TV, I guess, though.
Yeah,
the last
that
one. Yeah.
counts.
Last Dance is a score.
Okay,
Gladiator is shooting.
okay.
And
We're going to pass The Dark Knight.
yes.
Okay.
Dark Knight.
I'm happy with that. I mean, Gladiator is my favorite movie of all time. So that being shoot, I can live with that.
Is that? I know you said that.
I love Gladiator.
It's so good, man. I watch it 20 times a year. It's a problem.
Do you watch it a lot, or you just saw it once and you love it?
Yeah, like me and my wife watched lots of movies, and Gladiator is
Yeah,
top 10 for sure.
in the
Okay.
rotation. I love it.
What movies does she like? Do you guys like the same type of movies, or is it all
Well,
battle?
yeah, we like to, shows, lots of different shows, like comedies, like
Okay.
detective.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
yeah.
Love that.
What have you been watching this summer?
I don't remember the name. I'll text you the name.
Okay, yeah.
Deal. But The Last Dance is so good, man. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
I think it's one of the greatest docs ever made.
Unbelievable, yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So awesome. Okay, now I'm going to take it to Barcelona, your second love. And I'm actually really interested to hear what you say on this because I have a lot of opinions on my young childhood favorites. So I want you to pass, shoot, score your love for Barcelona stars. Messi, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo.
Messi, score.
Good.
Yeah, there we go.
I was
nervous
Got a
there
happy
for a
clap
second.
right there
I like
for
that.
Messi.
Ronaldinho, shoot.
Okay.
And you said Rivaldo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rivaldo pass.
Did you?
I did-
But did you
I
get
did
the jersey when you were 12? Did you get the revolver?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Your knowledge and appreciation for Rivaldo made me very happy because that is a very good.
It's hard. It's hard to was Ronaldinho and Messi because I love
know.
both of them.
Yeah.
Listen. I have some hot takes. I'm gonna get this guy's gonna be mad at me. This guy's gonna be mad at me. But I have some hot takes that Ronaldinho was better. He just got bored. He literally just stopped. He was like, never mind. I don't need Ronaldinho was 26 years old at his last World Cup. Wrap your head around that. Messi's 39 right now.
like
Ronaldinho
difficult
was
to think.
26.
It's
So
truly
yeah, I'm with you on that. He was such a joy to watch.
He was a goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been watching the World Cup?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's been unbelievable. Who do you have tomorrow?
It's hard because I'm a Messi fan.
Yeah, me too.
But plus I'm a Spanish fan as well.
Yeah.
So I hope it's gonna be a fun game to watch, and both teams deserve to win.
Yeah.
And I hope it's gonna be a fun game. I hope it's gonna be lots of goals, and the people who's gonna be in the stands, they're gonna enjoy the moment.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's all. I mean, I just want to get
Do
that.
you have, now that you are an aging vet, do you have love when you see someone like Messi or Joker, who's around here still, I think, Djokovic?
Oh, yeah.
These guys like you, like Sid, like those guys that are still competing at such a high level at your age. Do you have extra love for those athletes because you're like, God, we're doing it together?
Yeah. I would be honest with you, in this World Cup, so many good things happen and so many bad things happen. And one of the things when Portugal lost Ronaldo out of the World Cup, it was a sad moment for me because
I agree.
Yeah, because I think he's a GOAT. He's one of the greatest player who played in this game, and we was lucky enough to watch live how he played, and it was kind of hard feeling to see he might retire, and we never see him again for playing in the World Cup or Champions League or whatever.
For sure. No, I am so with you. Watching him walk off the pitch, it was like, this is probably the last time on the World Cup jersey, right?
Yep.
It's crazy. On that topic, I know you get asked questions about this all the time, but it's because it's so special. Is there an element of, you and Sid kind of coming into the league together at the same time? You're both still doing it at such a high level. How cool is that for you? Being able to look at him, an in-division rival, one of the other greats of the game, still doing it with you. Does it give you motivation? Does it kind of make you realize and be able to look at it like, this is so cool?
Yeah, I think beginning our career, we pushing each other to be better.
Definitely.
In last couple of years, we became good friends. We congrats on the milestones or whatever. We text each other, we call each other, we hang out sometimes together. Awesome. And we became friends, and we have a really good relationship together. So it's obviously motivation, obviously pushing you to be better. And I think it's great for hockey that the fans and the history of the game have that kind of rivalry between Pittsburgh and Capitals.
I agree so much. I mean, it's like, I'm sure so many people here can see through the last 20 years of the NHL, Washington Pitt has been one of the greatest rivalries in the history of the league.
Correct. And none of us are ready for it to be over.
Yeah. I hear you. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Okay, we have a couple more that were too hard to come up with for you because we polled all your boys.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to do a food one. And everybody was like, well, it's Mama Lucia's Mama Lucia. He'll never say anything except that. The chicken parm there is the greatest dish ever. So I want to know, if I'm going there but not getting the chicken parm, what are the other options? What am I working with?
The chicken parm, that's spaghetti with the sauces. It's only pregame meal only at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been there only once. And
that is so funny.
Yeah.
You've eaten there 1 billion. How many games do you have? You've eaten there 1 billion times.
Yeah.
You've been there once.
So my favorite is chicken parm and spaghetti with all the sauces mixed.
Yep. Okay. So really, that's the only option. There's nothing else to get.
Why would you mix that up? It's the same thing as the Coca-Cola. What works.
Yep.
You've got to stick with it. It's unbelievable.
And actually, where does the Subway and hot Cheetos mixed in there. Where does that fall in the ranking?
It's just a regular routine before we fly to different cities.
Yeah.
And do you go the same sandwich every time, or do you mix
Oh, good
that?
question.
Sometimes I choose different things like pickles.
Yeah, nice.
Pepper, like whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the other one that was too hard to narrow down, because I think this is so cool. I love how you collect sticks, like the signed sticks from the opponents. So what are, give me 3 of your favorite ones of those that you have.
Mario Lemieux, Wayne Gretzky, and Sidney Crosby rookie.
There you go.
Whoa, rookie,
Oh my
dude. Don't let the
God,
Tops
that's
guys hear you about that one. That's
That
a
is
real deal.
incredible. Also, what names those 3 are. Good Lord Almighty. All right, well, we're running out of time here. Before we, call this thing quits and let you get out of here, what are some of the things that you're looking forward to this season the most? I know it's, like you said, I love the attitude day by day, but coming into season 22 here, what's got you fired up?
I'm still have a passion to the game. I still love the game. I still love to hang out with the boys. The atmosphere in the locker room, obviously the fans as well, to support. As soon as I'm not gonna be loved in the game, as soon as I'm gonna be like, okay, it's like I want to go to practice. So like I don't want to play game. Like was just gonna say, okay, guys, thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's when you'll know. But I can tell, dude, it's as soon as you get back going with camp and everything, you're going to be fired up again. Because once this game starts and you get the locker room and everyone's buzzing, then you're right, you're 22 again.
Yeah, absolutely. We got new guys in the locker room too. It's going to be fresh. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. All right, that's unbelievable stuff from you, man. We can't thank you enough for doing this. This has been so amazing. Everyone, let's hear it for the greatest goal scorer in the history of the NHL, Alex Ovechkin. Unbelievable. And huge shout out Fanatics Fest. This has been the best. So amazing.
Huge shout out to Alex Ovechkin, the grade 8. What a fucking
Dude, it was so sick. It was so sick. I wish we could have hung out all day. He was just such a beauty, and dude, what a fucking horse in person.
Oh my God, he is a true Clydesdale.
We always talk about he leads the league in goals and hits, and I'm like, man, he throws the weight around. But we dapped him up, and I was like, Jesus Christ,
he's a true Clydesdale.
Yeah.
It was actually funny. Marty was texting us after we did all that, and he was like, dude, my rookie year, I stepped up to him at him dead to rights, and he fucking obliterated me. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at him.
Yeah,
I could not imagine trying to hit him. It's unbelievable,
dude. A legend in every sense of the word.
I mean, it's like I'm just smiling because that is exactly correct.
Yeah.
He is an actual living legend.
Yes.
I mean, it's like unbelievable to have been able to just like hang with him, sit down with him, and just get all those stories. It was
What an
awesome.
honor.
What an honor. Let's take a quick break and then close things out with some fun stuff. When it comes to the nicotine game, Lucy is the only answer for you because they are delivering pouches and breakers for true pouch connoisseurs, giving you the best feel, the best buzz in the game. There is no question about it. When it comes to whatever milligrams you want, they got you covered. 4, 8, 12, pick your poison. When it comes to flavors, nothing else comes close. I'm loving the mint and the wintergreen right now. Mango gives me that nice fruit kick, and also they got that espresso. Who else is doing espresso flavored in the nicotine game? No one, because Lucy is the best. And the best part about Lucy is they take care of my every need. If I need to get focused on work, I need to hone in, work on a script, work on something for the pod, I pop a Lucy in, I feel unbelievable. I'm seeing numbers like the Matrix. I'm just dialed. I get everything done like nobody's business. Bang, boom, pow. That's what Lucy is doing for me. But also if I want to chill out, I want to wind down at the end of the night, have a nice meal, sit down on the couch, watch some of my stories, I throw in a pouch as well, and it makes me feel chill, zen, it gets me ready for bed. Lucy is perfect for every single thing that you need. And again, these flavors, the feel of the pouch, no one is doing it like that. So get the pouch that is made for the true connoisseurs of the game who get it better than anyone. If you need to figure out where to get Lucy, you can go to lucy.co/stores. You can find a store near you. You can go pick some up. But if you want to save some money, you can go to lucy.co/netters and save 20% on your first order when you put in that code NETTERS. Do not miss out. Lucy products are for customers 18 and older only, and every customer is age verified. Lucy products contain nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical. Sean!
Yes,
After all the discourse last episode, are you going to see Spider-Man?
I will.
Are you excited about it?
I am.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Come on.
I'm more excited about this than I have been any other superhero movie the last like 5 years. But
Even the Batman?
oh, you're right. You see, I don't even
You're
consider
fucking-
that. I
you're
don't
a
even
piece of shit,
consider
dude.
that as
You
as
know
a
what
su-
happened, dude? You started hanging around us and you became a cynic.
You're right.
You used to be so
I liked the
optimistic.
Batman. I
When
didn't like the
when
Joker
did Spider-Man No
sequel.
Way Home come out? That wasn't inside of 5 years?
It might not have been. That might have been like 2019.
I feel like
What?
it was long ago. Yeah.
That would be kind of crazy if no, that must have been 2022.
2021.
21. So 5 years.
Yeah, I cannot believe that was that long ago.
Yeah.
Let me see.
But the Batman was 2022.
Yeah, I mean, when I said super, I really meant Marvel.
5
Like, I didn't
years
like
ago?
Black Widow. I didn't even see Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Hey,
I don't know what Eternals are.
Eternals is really bad. Look at me right now, my eyes. Shang-Chi is very fun.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
I think Shang-Chi rocks. It's fun.
Yep.
It's objectively
I
fun.
had a laugh. We had a laugh.
It's objectively fun. I actually thought Black Widow was pretty fun too.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, didn't see, and I like Sam Raimi, but I didn't see it.
Well,
I
you know
heard-
who else you should like is the writer of that product, Michael Waldron. He is the best.
I saw Taika Waititi's
Love and Thunder.
yeah, and
Awful.
I like that director so much, and there was
Nice.
parts to this movie I really
It's
liked,
awful.
but I
Pretty
didn't
nice.
love the
I
movie.
love him.
It was a
bad
little.
movie.
It was a little too Taika.
Yeah.
but-
Wakanda Forever, I didn't see. I guess I'm racist. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It's
I
unfortunate.
enjoyed that. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, but then I forgot everything about it like 10 hours later.
Yeah, put it this way: nothing that Marvel has made since No Way Home has blown our cocks off.
Yeah. And
But I think this is gonna blow our cocks clean off.
I hope so, but I watched No Way Home again last night in preparation for this, and No Way Home is so good. I can't believe Danny thinks it's not good. That's insane. But I don't know what the plot of this movie is.
I do.
And I don't know. I don't want to know. I haven't seen the trailer.
Guys, this is. I think this movie. I think we're gonna get the best version of MJ we've ever seen. I think MJ is gonna be a way more
It's
important
just
character.
her at MIT.
Will you just please?
I just.
Guess-
I-
What do you mean? You
every
like?
time
Stop.
high school characters, and listen, Dan, in every piece of entertainment, when there's a show or movie series about high school kids, when they get to college, it immediately sucks.
Can you
without fail.
please? I need both of you to turn the optimism and the positivity way up. This movie is going to
I'm
rock.
trying to disprove you, but I
You
can't think of
every time they're like,
anything.
okay, now they've graduated. I'm like, okay, well now this sucks.
Please just listen to me. This movie's going to be awesome. It's going to be so fun. As a comic nerd, I think we're going to get a lot of really cool villain references that are like deep, awesome, cool lore villain references. That's going to be fun. That's not going to be hard to understand.
That'll only be fun for you.
No,
Like, that's not
no.
fun for
I
me at
just said it's not going to be hard to understand. We're going to introduce new villains that you're going to be like, whoa, that villain's really cool. I think we're going to see this cool rebrand of Spidey. He's going to be wearing. He doesn't have the Tony Stark suit anymore
Why?
because
That
he
suit is gas.
doesn't have it.
I liked the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. The
Yep.
way his suit was like Nike's sewn on to like a diving suit and stuff. Like he just
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah,
made his own thing,
yeah.
and he's like a teenager with
You're
like
going to see this
$100
suit is like a
to
little
spend.
baggier because it's just stitched by Peter.
And it'll make the Halloween costumes far easier to make.
Yes, yes. This
I
movie,
think-
we're going to leave this movie and you're both going to go like this. That was fucking awesome. So just be happy.
I think there's a chance too, and I just watched No Way Home and it was wonderful. It's so funny and fun and cool. I think there's a chance it makes literally no sense. Like I'm pretty sure the ending is complete nonsense.
Of
but
this movie?
no, of No Way Home, in terms of what has happened, of like the memory spell. You know, like they just go, well, this happened still, but you didn't happen, and this did, but this didn't, and go. We just want the emotional hits, and then they got it. But I was like, and I'm not here to fight that. We're talking multiverse. It's like talking time travel, you know? I'm like, all right, whatever. But I don't think logically, like what happened to Peter Parker in this version of the world?
In this version of the world, Peter Parker does not exist.
Well, he is. He does. He's
No.
Spider-Man.
Like Peter Parker does not exist to everyone else. Like
He's entered into it as if it's his first day on
yes,
the planet.
like the Peter Parker that we know does not exist in the memory of people on this version of Earth. So like Aunt May did exist, but just did not have a nephew named Peter. She did die, but like through different circumstances.
Okay.
How wild would it be if he did enter into the world and there was a previous Peter Parker who had a whole life? He has to like fulfill those shoes now.
You know, what they certainly won't get into with this, but I always wonder with stuff like this is like, how does he get an ID? Like, is he in a government database? I think the way it works logically is Peter has an ID. He is a human being in a government database, but his like, and maybe he even has the same history. Like, you know,
he must, because he's clearly a spider.
it's just everyone on Earth doesn't know him. Like, they're like, I don't know who this kid is.
Was Spider-Man at the did he defeat Thanos? Because Doctor
No,
Strange said
no.
literally there's one way,
And he was involved.
and we need you.
But I
And
think
now
no.
he's gone.
I think all of them are like, no, we don't remember him being there.
Yeah, so I hope that in this new one they go like this: half the population is dead because Thanos snapped us to death, and
Well, there
was no one to stop
but
us.
no, they've come back because all of that still happened, but he just wasn't a part of it as far as their memory is concerned.
But they can't win without him.
But either way, it still happened. They just don't remember it. Fuck boy.
Well, can't they remember Spider-Man being there? They just don't know who it is.
I don't think so, dude.
They don't remember that there was a human spider fighting with them.
That's the whole point of the magic spell. What's hard to understand? What is hard to understand about Doctor Strange magic?
Do people know Spider-Man?
That's what I'm
but
saying,
don't
like,
know
yes.
Peter
Yes.
Parker? Yeah.
So that's what I think we're
Spider-Man's
going to
a
learn. Because like,
character.
Spider-Man is still out there. I mean, like we see in the trailers, Ned has like, he is trying to figure out who Spider-Man is. Spider-Man exists.
Yeah.
They just don't know it's Peter Parker.
Right. Yeah, that's okay. But then I'm like, so Peter,
You know what's a great way to find all of this out?
watch the movie.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying they've dug themselves in an.
I don't think they have. Look, dude, the reviews are unbelievable.
Oh, the movie's gonna be sick. I already said at the top of this, I don't give a fuck about these logicals. I'm just saying there's crazy asks of us
Yeah.
from a
I don't
storytelling
think there are. I
standpoint.
think it's like, you know, I just did it in my head.
We forgot. We
Yeah.
forgot. I wanted to ask you guys this because I was like, man, Tom Holland's had a tough go not being Spider-Man. You brought up that quote where he's like, I hope I'm not doing Spider-Man when I'm 30. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, you are. And then I was like, God, I guess he is a little typecast as Spider-Man. And then I was like, God, who are the greatest typecast actors ever? And then I was like, I'm not sure if that's a thing, actually. So I wanted to debate this with you guys because I was pulling people that I'm like, you know, Hugh Jackman is fucking Wolverine. He played Wolverine for 20 years, but I don't give a fuck when he's in other things. I'm not like, oh, it's Wolverine.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
And, like Bale was obviously a movie star, but like kind of like Batman was massive for Christian Bale, where it was like, holy shit. And no one's like, Christian Bale can't be on other stuff. That's Batman. It's certainly not going to happen to Robert Pattinson. It's even Chris Evans, who was like so Steve Rogers, is like, I'll just be in Knives Out. And I'm like, yeah, he's great. I don't care. And I was like, is this even a thing? Like, who is watching Tom Holland and going, I don't like it. That's Spider-Man.
I think a lot of people, dude.
But is he the first one in like a decade? That's what I'm saying. Like, no one has said this
Well-
about anyone else.
Well, here's the thing. I think a lot of the Avengers suffer from it.
But Downey Jr. goes into Oppenheimer and no one goes,
What you're describing isn't typecasting. What you're describing is like role casting. It's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not about
correct,
like
sorry.
Matthew McConaughey was like the romance guy.
Yeah,
the
he was a
rom-com
rom-com
guy, and
typecast.
he had the reconnaissance.
Yep. Like,
and
there
he
are
escaped
plenty
that.
of typecast guys.
But it's like, you
in the
know,
world.
Yeah.
how many roles prior to Marvel were people like, oh, like Pierce Brosnan was 007. Like I can't see him as anything other than 007
Yeah.
now. It's like, I don't think that was ever an argument. I think it was only because Marvel was like, here's your 15 movies that you're going to have to be
Yep.
in.
Isn't it weird how Liam Neeson typecast himself after like 30 years in the business? He just did Taken, which was like an indie movie.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it was like this, oh, you're strictly an action guy now.
dude, when he was like 50 when he got taken.
That's what I'm saying. He was like 30 years in the business
I was like, oh,
with like
dude.
an Oscar nomination. And then he was like this, I'm going to do Taken. And he was like kind of old.
Yeah.
And people were like, is this going to be good? And then it was the sickest movie ever. And now he does every random pun about a situation action movie that has ever existed. And
he's
I
like-
love every single
he's
one
like
of them.
65 now. How old is he, dude? He's 74, dude.
Yeah.
He's 74.
He's 74 and he's
doing,
still
like,
kicking ass.
Yeah, it's so dope.
It's
dude.
awesome.
Well, it's like when you watch Indiana Jones now, and you have
is awesome.
Harrison Ford being an old man, and all he can do is drive. So
Yeah.
the most latest Indiana Jones, he's just driving everywhere because he can't even like swing on a whip or anything. It's
Well,
like the 80s generated a whole generation of action heroes, obviously Liam Neeson's not part of that necessarily, but all those action hero actors are still acting as the action heroes, and it's like, except for like Chris Pratt, no one else has really entered the role. I mean, what's funny is that Tom Holland tried to with the Uncharted movie.
Yeah.
And it just looked like Spider-Man being Uncharted.
Dude, you know what? I fucking love that movie.
I thought it was very fun.
I can't believe that movie does not get more appreciation because it's just like, it's a fucking video game movie, and it's Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland, and it's like funny. There's funny moments, and it's a good action movie.
Yeah. I'm with you. It's very much like The Rock's Jumanji to me, where I'm like, that was whatever. The fact, and people I think had fun with it, but it did get kind of critically crushed. And I was like, why are you? Who cares?
I think you're right. Hugh avoided it, but Hugh is still huge. Like he said this in interviews. He was like, I got jacked for the Wolverine, and I just stayed jacked.
Yeah.
And I do think it's funny sometimes, like when he's in something.
He's in a musical.
Also, man, like Christ. I look at that. He did not get nominated for Prisoners, and that is insane.
That is a tragedy.
But Hugh is still like, he'll do a musical, and he's amazing and everything. I think Tom Cruise definitely fell into an action type role cast he's been in it for a long time. We'll see what Digger is all about, but like Tom hasn't done a Few Good Men, Born on the 4th of July, Rain Man in decades.
That's by his own design.
Yes. And I've said a million times, I think if he did, he would win an Oscar immediately. And I'm like, do that.
Maybe that's what Digger is.
I think it's more like comedy. It looks like it's very goofy.
I've seen the trailer.
It's pretty weird.
The teaser trailer where they just went through like the whole Tom Cruise
his like whole career
library. Yeah, that was like, I was like, what am I watching?
I mean, I think it's like a goofy movie.
Oh, very much. It seems like they made a whole movie with the same energy as his character from Tropic Thunder.
Agree completely. Which I'm
fine with that.
I think Evans and Hemsworth kind of suffer from it. Like, yes, they do these like Netflix movies, but like, they're, I think people see Thor when they see Hemsworth.
Yeah.
And like the fact that Chris Evans is coming back to play a version of Steve Rogers, I'm like,
no,
I'm like, I'm thrilled he's back. He's like my favorite character, but like, but dude, Tom Holland is doing such a good job. Like the fact that he just did The Odyssey is huge. But I think a lot of people saw The Odyssey and they're like, he's too Spider-Man-y.
But I think the weird choice in The Odyssey was the American accents, because you have a bunch of very talented British actors, some classically trained, who are doing American accents for a Greek story. Tom Holland suffered the most from this because Tom Holland hasn't gotten to show off really on a large scale his British accent. All of his movies that I can think of, he's doing an American accent in, and his American accent sounds like a young American kid. So it immediately gives Spider-Man.
Peter Parker,
if he was able to use his own voice, I think people would have a much easier time seeing him differently.
Could not agree more. The fact that like Tom Holland must have been cast in this and he's like, yes. And then the day Nolan was like this, we are doing American accents, he must have been like, what the fuck? Like truly, that had to have gone through his head. But
it'd be funnier if he was the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
dude, what's also tough with him is like he has a hard time looks wise, like chameleoning himself. He was in that movie Cherry with the Russo brothers did, where it was like a gritty drama. He's tried
to like really
that Pattinson one. Yeah. Right? Like he's so pretty. And he's young, like he's 30 now, but he looks so young still. He's a beautiful man.
Yeah.
He's like me in that he does not grow facial hair. Yeah. And that like it's hard for him to look different too.
Well, I have that struggle with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Where I've never been able. I enjoy Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he has like a lot of on-screen charisma in every role that he's done, and I don't think that he's a bad actor at all. But he is not. He is not on board. He's not on the same kind of like when people usually talk about acting and method acting, and like they talk about method acting. They talk about characters or actors who just completely change into a totally different human entirely. That's not what Leonardo DiCaprio is, at least not for me. Like I love Wolf of Wall Street, but to me, he was just the guy from Titanic as a Wall Street dealer. Like I've never been unable to see him as Leonardo DiCaprio. I've never been able to suspend my disbelief to see him as another person.
Some people suffer from Matt Damon's voice is so awesome. and is so Matt Damon. And he's just been in a lot, and he's like a spokesman for a lot of stuff. So I was kind of understanding when like Matt Damon showed up and he's just like being Matt Damon. I got people were like, it's just Matt Damon. I didn't feel that way because I think he's a great actor, but I get it kind of. Leo, I think you're being harsh because like Leo has gone. Like I look at Leo
I don't feel that way about Leo at
in
all.
like Django. I look at Leo in
Django when he played
Calvin Candy
in Django. You saw him as a totally different person in the same way when you see, like, from him to Titanic to Wall Street, like, you saw all three of those characters as being totally different humans. Like, when I look at The Revenant and I see Leo in The Revenant, I see Leo. Yeah, when I see Tom Hardy in The Revenant, he doesn't even... Every mannerism, every movement is totally different. Yeah. And it's not that one type of acting is better than the other. It's just like...
For you, it's a better disguise.
It's a better disguise.
I think that's a fair point. I'm going
to get so much hate in the comments.
No, I'm telling you, I think there are a lot of people who feel the same way. Again, it's like, I mean, I love Leo. I think he's a generational actor. But I will agree with you as far as, you know, some of my favorite actors. I look at a Christian Bale and I'm like, I think Christian Bale does make me transport more than Leo does at times, if not all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I remember, again, this was a day when the internet wasn't as prevalent, but like when The Fighter came out, I was like reading as much as I could on the internet that was the internet in 2008, as well as like the paper. Like I used to get Variety delivered. I would pay to get Variety delivered to me in fucking Maine because I loved movies so much. And I was so excited for that movie to come out. When that trailer came out, I legitimately remember watching the trailer being like this, where is Christian Bale? That's how different he looked as Dickie Eklund. I was like, oh my God.
There's like, and I mean, this is more so maybe makeup, but when you look at Colin Farrell in The Penguin,
dude,
I'm like looking for him.
When the Batman trailer came out, it took people forever to figure out who he was. That's another great example.
Yeah. And it's like, that can't all be attributed to his acting, of course, because the makeup is amazing.
Shout out makeup.
But like,
team.
It's definitely a big part of it is that you can't even see it in the eyes.
All right, let's get into Fraud Watch and top hits. Do you want to start us?
Sure. My Fraud Watch is I want to figure out how I want to phrase this. I got jury duty again, and I've actually been lucky because you call at night, and they're like, "We don't need you," and I'm like, "Great!" So I'm 3 for 3 on don't need me, and I'm pretty sure if you go the whole week, then you're good. But my Fraud Watch is the jury system, the legal system, because I swear a jury of your peers made perfect sense when we were like a small colony of people, you know, and it was like, yeah, like you did a bad thing. Steve did something.
You know what's great is that you're going to be able to use this clip now to get out of jury duty for the rest of your life because you're like, I don't believe in the judicial system.
And dude, the times I've had jury duty,
smart.
The judges like rant and rave about how like this is what this country was built on, like this jury, and I'm like, dude, first of all, what's it called? There's a word for picking a jury. That's a term. That's like a lawyer term that is a skill, you know, and it's which implies it's being manipulated. You know, they're like, we're trying to get the person who has.
Do you mean like it says jury selection is formally called voir dire?
Yeah, voir dire. I almost said that, but I was like, that feels too insane to be correct, but it was just insane to be right. Just insane enough to be right. Voir dire implies that we are manipulating the jury. We're selecting the jury of our peers on purpose to get our result. You know, it's not just like a random draw. The fact that we let the lawyers interview the jury, I'm like, what?
Yeah. Well, the alternative is that you just like throw out a random net and you come in, you're like, all right, so we have a construction worker, a homeless man, a drag queen, and you're just kind of like, this is the most random, eclectic group of people. But that's
what the point of it was. They were like, no, it is a random net. And bad net this time, tough break. And I'm like, yeah, tough break. It's the random collection of your peers, not a fucking picked one, you idiots. And dude, it's like, those people, and the reason you just said that, and I agree with you, is because those people should not be deciding the life of another man. To the point that I'm like, being a juror should be a job. Like literally that you get a salary from the government, and there shouldn't just be 12. Obviously, there should be a shitload of them.
There should be like 12 judges.
You are
in
a jury.
the jury.
Like you are educated in the law, and like you have other cases to pull from in your life where you're like, oh yeah, this case did that. So this, you are used to evidence.
It's entirely the entire population. It's like you can just log on at any time onto a website and just vote a yes or no on everything. Just scroll through it like Tinder. Like swipe left if you think he's guilty.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
So the preposterous nature of our current legal system is, and I'm not certainly going to spend the rest of my life fixing the legal system, but it just feels so flawed to me in a million ways, starting very much with the jury selection, which everyone fucking hates. It's manipulated. It's bad. The fact that we don't have high paid jobs that are like, hey, you help out deciding court cases is insane.
Yeah. I listen, as someone who just went through multiple jury duty situations, I completely agree.
I haven't done jury before.
Well, shush.
I'd like to. I think it would
You
be
would
fun.
not like to.
Right?
You would not.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
I think I'd like the power.
That's why you won't get selected.
Yeah.
My fraud watch is hoarders. It's getting to that time of year where a lot of people are moving.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing some of my neighbors moving, and I'm seeing the U-Haul trucks and this and that. And I was watching this couple moving out, and they were having this conversation. They had all these boxes, and they were loading boxes into a U-Haul. And the guy picked up a box and like looked in it, and he goes, "What is in here?" And she was like, "Well, it's this." And like she was saying all this stuff that he just did not want to hear. And he was like, "Just throw that fucking box away."
Yeah.
And I think it is a massive issue with human beings. And I know people on this show know that I'm not the biggest nostalgia guy, but we just got to be throwing more shit away, dude. We've got to be giving stuff away, selling stuff, throwing stuff away.
I think the one people always struggle with is the box that your iPhone comes in. It's always so well made. It's like hard to bring yourself to get rid of it. It's such an expensive device.
It's any Apple product.
God,
yeah.
It's your iPhone. It's your MacBook. It is your AirPods. Like people take them out and they're like this. Well, I might need this at some point. And I'm like, why?
I find that like the people I know who are the polar opposite of hoarders for some reason always have their phone box.
Yeah, it's the one thing.
It's the one
Dude, it's
thing.
just, I mean, it happens with clothes. I still do it. I try to, every 6 months, I try to do a culling of my wardrobe because I'm like, what have I not worn for the last 6 months? And
do you donate your clothes?
Yeah.
Do you burn it in front of the homeless?
I find a homeless person and I go, wouldn't you love to have this sweatshirt? And they go, yes. And then I just light it on fire. It's already been soaked in gasoline. He goes, it looks pretty cool. It smells like gas. And I go,
I'll show you why. Yeah.
But it's just like, dude, hoarding is crazy because I believe firmly, and let's not even get into like real hoarders.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the casual hoarder like you.
Yeah.
the people who are like this, well, I want to keep it because like maybe I'll reference it someday. I would bet that 99% of the time you do not reference it. That like go look at it or go use it or do it. I truly like 99% of the time.
A trinket or clothes,
anything.
Yeah.
Like I know that you keep clothes for a number of reasons, and a lot of people are like you. They go, well, I wore this shirt or this thing at this point in my life, so it means something to me. Or you go, but what if something pops up where I need exactly this shirt?
Yeah.
To that I say 99%. First of all, you have the memory. You don't need the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
So get rid of it. Take a picture of it if you want.
Yeah.
And then secondly, well, what if I need, just buy it, dude.
Yeah.
If that thing comes up in your life, buy a new shirt that is like that. Get rid of it. Get more space in your house. Get less clutter in your life.
I've done the second one. I used to do both. Now I'm on board with the second one where I'm like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
The first one I still do, and I don't begrudge myself doing. Like I know you go get rid of it, take a picture. I assure you what I will never do is go scroll back through my camera roll and go, oh, here's that picture of that shirt that has this memory.
Yeah.
I will never do that. I do go through my closet and go, oh, this shirt. And I see it and it hits me, it gives me a spark of joy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep doing that one, but you're right about number 2.
Correct. Sean?
The species of cats. I don't like cats. I've had enough of them. They do
Did
nothing
something
for
happen?
us.
Does this include big cats?
Did something ever happen to make you think that cats are not assholes?
No, listen, I'm not a cat guy.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple cute cats in my life and like cats that have made me laugh, but I won't lie. I do sort of have I don't really get them. I don't get the appeal.
I used to not like cats at all. I've come around on them in that I have friends that have some cats that I like, that I go, that cat's cool. Never mind. But I am definitely not going to get a cat. I'm not that guy.
You just like can't play with a cat or cuddle with a cat by and large as much as you can with a dog. So you just like have an animal that's in your house that like shits in the house.
I mean, more pragmatic than that. I mean, dogs can sniff out cancer and help police officers solve crimes. A cat's never solved a crime.
Good point.
Cats don't stop bomb threats at airports.
Good point.
Cats just scratch you and stick their asshole in your face.
All those things do happen.
And like when people say, there's a certain subsection of our audience that's definitely going to hate me now. After I'm going from astrology to cats, I feel like there's a big intersection.
Good point.
On that
Oh,
Venn
there's
diagram.
definitely a big intersection on that for sure.
But I think that that when someone says that they are a cat person, that means that they're just weird, straight up. And it's not just because, you like cats, you must be weird. It's like, no, by liking cats, you admit that you're not a people person.
Yeah.
By liking cats, you admit that you don't understand what the social norms are, that you are acceptable of this thing that hates you.
Yeah.
You're going to attach yourself to it. And every type of abuse that this animal treats you with, you're going to be like, oh, he's so cute. He's scratching the shit out of me right now, but he's so cute. He sheds everywhere, but it's so great. And it's like, at the end of the day, the cat's useless. I know that dogs also help like medical patients when like alerting them when they're going to have like a seizure and stuff like that.
I mean,
Cats
there
don't
is
do
like
anything.
like cat lady is a term. Dog lady's not a term.
Yeah.
Dog lady's not a term.
I will say I'm going to put a little notch in the cats. I love the Egyptian lore with cats. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that is cool.
And then also I think it's kind of sick how sometimes when people have like rat infestations, they just release cats in there. And they're like, let the cats take care of it.
But haven't you seen those videos where cats are just like looking at the mice and stuff? Which, by the way, mice are objectively cuter than cats. I think mice are great.
Wow.
And I think if you have a mice infestation in your house, you should handle it humanely instead of having like another animal rip it apart.
Well, what about fucking hammering them with hockey sticks till they're all dead?
Let's not talk about that.
I was going to say, are you doing this on purpose? Bringing this moment up?
I'm going to guess that you have a story behind what you just told me.
You haven't heard this story?
I have not heard this story.
So that you weren't on the pod that day. Yeah, dude, there were mice in my house and I like with my father.
Yeah.
Bashed in the skull of like 8 mice with a hockey stick.
Yeah.
And it was like the worst moment of my life.
Yeah.
I hated every second of it.
They were screaming.
Growing up, I had a bunch of pet hamsters. Well, it was a boy and a girl hamster, and so they made more hamsters. And the hamsters escaped, and the hamsters were living in my ceiling for a long time. And we caught them all eventually after like a month.
Yeah.
And then did what with them?
Wow.
Just could put them back in the cage.
Oh, just raise them like your own.
It was like a game. It was great.
All right, bring it back around. What is your top hit?
Okay, my top hit is this. Celebrities going out in disguise.
Whoa.
I love it. It's got real estate in my brain. Ryan Reynolds just did it at Comic-Con where he dressed up in an authentic Deadpool and was just walking around and was just taking pictures of people and they were like, oh, look at this fucking guy. He's dressed as Deadpool. And then later he posts like, that was me, and it's awesome. I love that shit. And I love an Uncle Drew situation for the sports fans out there when an athlete gets all costumed up and then is like playing street ball and they're like, this old guy's nasty. And I'm like, it's Kyrie, Any cool, wow, that was actually a celebrity.
Does it have to be for a spectacle of something like this? Like what if a celebrity put on a disguise just to like go to a movie and be like a normal person and go see Spider-Man?
I think that is also very cool, but that doesn't tickle my heart the way this does. Like that's cool because I'm glad you had a normal moment in your life.
So it needs to have a reveal at the end to surprise all the fans.
To bring joy. When celebrities go out in disguise, to bring joy to people.
Yeah.
That I'm always like, that'll stop me in my tracks on any doom scroll. I'm like, oh, this celebrity was out just making people happy and they didn't even know it was him.
Who would be the funniest? Like, it would be cool if someone who's not like an actor or an athlete did that. Like, what if like?
Well, then would anyone care?
Well, but there are other celebrities. Like, what if it's like a politician?
Well, here's a good. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if this counts, but there's what's the guy with the British talk show where people drink and he's Graham Norton.
Love Graham.
Graham Norton did a thing where he had an Adele lookalike contest.
Oh yeah, it's one of the great videos of all time.
And then Adele's there.
Yeah.
And she sang like that is another. I'm like amazing.
Yeah.
You know, like those women are like, holy fuck, that was
one of the great videos of all time.
Yeah. So musicians, I love.
Yep.
Politician, I guess, but I just don't think they're not that cool. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm into this.
It's just so fun. I'm like, oh, that was great.
Yeah.
Like I think if Tom Hanks was dressed as Woody at Disney and was like walking around the Pixar area and everyone was like, oh, you're getting your pictures with Woody. And then later it was like Tom Hanks was like, that was me. I'd be like, fuck
interesting
yes.
that you chose an animated character.
That's why it'd be really funny if he was in the Tom Hanks costume.
But I think,
or I mean, in the Woody.
Yeah, because you'd have no idea.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't like? Or is he putting a mask on?
Yeah, like you ever go to Disney, Disneyland, and they have
I was like, what? If he's just like dressed like Woody, people go, that's Tom Hanks.
Yeah, no, he's got a whole. Woody
You're just
thing.
picturing like Tom Hanks.
Yeah, like in like a hat. I'm like, what are you guys
I have no
talking
idea
about?
who this person is.
Reach for this.
Now that's a good idea.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right, you're gonna love this one, Sean. My top hit this week is potatoes.
Yeah, they're the best.
Potato.
Potatoes are my top hit because I feel like we went through this decade-long period where big fitness tried to convince us that potatoes were bad for us.
Yeah.
Like there was truly this like long stretch where I didn't eat potatoes because people were like, oh, potatoes, it's just like sludge in your body. It's just starch. It's terrible for you, blah, 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 blah. And finally someone did actual research and science with it, and nutritionists and stuff were like, potatoes are incredible for you. You should absolutely eat them all the time.
It's hard to believe there's something that tastes so good.
Yeah. Dude, I do feel that way about sweet potatoes. Usually everything that's good is bad for you, and you can make stuff good, but it's not good.
Yeah.
And sweet potatoes is one of the rare things in life where I'm like, this cannot be good.
I feel like,
it is.
I feel like the loaded baked potato became a thing, and people were just putting a full stick of butter and sour cream and bacon and cheese on it, and then someone was like, "This potatoes are bad for you," but like that's
They're
not
good for your soul.
And but that's
It might
also
be
not
bad
how
for
you
your heart.
have to eat
You
potatoes.
don't have to do
Like,
that. Yeah.
there are so many forms
Matt
of
Damon
potatoes.
survived on Mars on potatoes alone.
Yes, but yeah, the
So-
fitness world and like the nutritionists of the
Fertilized
world
with its
have
own poop.
Yeah, correct.
they've kind of been like, potatoes are back, and that fires me up because I love potatoes.
Yeah. I mean, everyone always, oh, Irish potatoes, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but they are kind of sick.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a bad potato? I think not.
I think not.
I think
Do you
not.
guys have a favorite form of potato?
Tater tots is my favorite form of
That's
potato.
a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one.
But if you want to talk, no, I mean, no, that counts, dude. Tater tots is my answer.
Tater tots is your answer, Sean?
This is
Too
a
many.
big
Too many.
choice.
This is
He's
a
very Irish
true
brain.
Sophie's choice for
Yeah.
him.
I mean, have you ever had croquettes?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I'll put it down as croquettes.
Okay.
That's good.
I mean, does that count?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
If I'm going fancy, I love a scalloped potato.
Yeah. Bobby Ryan, I'm very happy to hear that.
Otherwise, I think just roast. I love a roast potato.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, like the
little
smaller
guys. Yeah,
smaller
yeah.
ones, because they've always got like great like an oil and rosemary vibe on there.
correct.
If you're doing it right and like doing an actual roast, it's got like the duck fat or like the beef fat from it on it too. But like skewering a roast
Dude.
potato and
Yeah.
popping it in, fucking love
That's
that.
awesome.
It's amazing.
All right. So I've been debating for years whether when you sit down on a toilet seat after someone else has been sitting on it and it's warm, whether that's nasty or nice.
Wow.
And I think I have come to the conclusion that it is nice.
Hey, dude, I cannot believe people think it's nasty. I love it. It brings me such great joy. In fact, if I have a big dump coming, I wish I could pay someone to go warm it up for me.
Yeah.
Pal, nice homes have heated seats.
Yeah, well, because it is a delicacy. Like I can't believe that this thing people pay for it is a high-end toilet, and then I get
Using
it
the
for
word
free.
delicacy as opposed to luxury.
Luxury,
is
that's
so
what I meant,
good.
yeah, and I get it for free, and then people go ew, and I'm
You
like
see,
ew.
First of all, it feels nice. If you didn't know that germs existed, if we were like medieval peasants,
Yeah.
and we didn't know about germs, and we thought it was just bad spirits made people sick, sitting down on the toilet seat after someone else has warmed it up for you would be the better experience. You don't get that shock of a cold ceramic seat on your bum. But the thing that makes it gross is thinking about, oh, someone else is sitting here with their dirty ass. It's like gross. There's like germs. But for it to cool down, if you were to say, I'm going to wait for it to cool down, the germs will have multiplied.
Correct.
So
get in quick.
You have to get in there quick anyway to get the minimal amount of germs if you have no option to wipe it down.
It depends on where the toilet is and who was sitting first. I can understand that. But it's the implication that like my hamstring is so gross. Like I'm just sitting.
Well, I mean, listen, there are people out there that I could see come out of a stall before me that I'd be like,
that's what I said. Yeah.
I don't want your
butt
cheeks.
I don't think people have a problem with your asses.
Yeah.
I think people have a problem with guys like my ass.
No. That's what I'm saying. You're a clean guy. You're cool. We established you're cool.
Thrilled to squat on a toilet.
And I make this commentary about a lot of things, but it's a fact. My upper hamstring touching a seat that, honestly, pick anyone, their upper hamstring touched is way less detrimental to my health than my hand touching the doorknob that same person's hand just touched, including pick the grossest.
Which we've established in previous episodes that you don't wash your hands either. So
because then I'm gonna fucking put that hand in my mouth. Like there's just so much shit's gonna happen where my upper hamstring is just like, we went butt to butt.
Well, I'll hit you with a bonus one as well. You ever try peeing sitting down?
Dude, Sean,
it's a luxury that a lot of guys don't give themselves.
It's funny that you say this. I recently on this show said that men should be peeing sitting down more. And I was like, I'm going to be called a beta cuck for this. But dude, I was going all in on my take of, dude, we are disgusting. Like when you pee in a urinal or in your toilet, pee is just splashing everywhere and your bathroom is just covered in piss residue. But it's like I listen, peeing sitting down it's delightful. You get to rest.
It's a nice little treat every now and then.
Listen, I like this take by you because I'm like, if it's the thought of going in to the bathroom and sitting down on a toilet after like a loved one or like your partner, that would be amazing. I'm like, it's like we're pressing butts together.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
So I'm in. Warm toilet seat.
And I'm telling you, I'm going to start going, hey, Sandra, I have to go to the bathroom in 5 minutes. Please go sit.
I would really like you to go in there and sit on that. I think that's a great idea.
You know what? This is another Shark Tank idea. They should make toilet seat warmers, not ones that are built into it, ones that you place on top of your ceramic. So you can buy it for like $10 at Walmart. Just warms that bad boy up.
Electric bill.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you've got to have your dumps planned out pretty specifically.
Sean, I want a not a sex doll, but I want a doll that I put that sits.
And then what else are you going to use that doll for?
There's no holes in the doll, Dan. There's no holes in the doll. Okay?
You're a pretty crafty guy, buddy. I'm sure you'd figure it out very quickly.
Have you ever tried sitting on like a soft toilet seat?
Yeah.
Those are nasty. I don't like the feel of a
soft
soft
like those?
toilet seat.
I
don't like
they
those.
made me feel very nostalgic. I feel like you always found them in an old person's home in the 90s.
Old people love them.
Yeah.
Old people have notoriously firm butts, so they need to have soft toilet seats.
Well, I think they're just old people. They lose the fat and the muscle on their butts, so now it's just bone on ceramic.
Yeah, firm implies like taut. That was the wrong.
Yeah.
Bony.
Like a bony butts.
Yeah, bony butts.
You wait till you get old and you squat your bony butt on a hard.
I'm gonna be caked up.
Wow.
I'm gonna have a whole bakery back there.
Yeah. So many potatoes.
So many potatoes I'm gonna eat.
Oh my God. All right. We've been talking a lot about Spider-Man. Let's wrap things up with a blind ranking Spider-Man movies.
So any 3 Tobys, 2 Garfields, 2 Spider-Verses, 3 Hollands.
Oh, fuck me. The Spider-Verses are in here too.
Yep.
Holy gas.
So that's what you got.
No Avengers movies though.
No, because those are not Spider-Man movies.
Okay. They have to be Spider-Man.
Yep.
Something.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Spider-Man 2002.
So is that Tobey's first one, Spider-Man 1?
That's Tobey's first one.
I love this movie. I know it's not your favorite Tobey, but I fucking love this movie. This is the first time I personally saw a superhero movie where I was like, I wish I was Spider-Man. I literally walked out being like, I need to get bitten by a spider immediately.
It also did everything for superhero movies.
Highest grossing movie of all time for a while.
For what it did, it deserves to be so high. But like, I think 3.
Okay. I want to go 2, but there's a version of what he gives me where I live with 3, so I'm okay to do it with you. But I think this movie's so good.
It's incredible. But I have to. I am going to fight here. I have to go 3.
Okay, 3.
All right. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2018, which is the first one.
Yep. This movie's awesome, and this is one of the ones I could live with being over. He's about to go 1. This kid's out of his fucking mind, dude. He's about to go 1.
I think 1.
Okay.
That movie
is so sick.
Is so fucking good.
Yep.
Ah, man.
Okay. Fuck. I'll do it, dude. I'll do it because there's one other one that I want more, but I could hear why you won't want it more. But it's okay, and I will live with this being 1.
Yeah, I mean, like fuck, man. It's like there are others that I could hear.
So funny,
but like this is in the argument. If we had all of them on,
totally,
so I'm like, I'm gonna take it at 1.
I'll take it when we got it. Good point. Take it what we got. Bird in hand, 1.
All right, Spider-Man: Homecoming 2017.
That's the first Tom Holland.
Love this movie. My knee jerk says 4.
Actually, yes, because I need to save 5, so yes.
And like I think Tobey's first is better than Homecoming.
Oh, me too. And I also think this is my least favorite Holland, which is crazy because I thought it was great.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
it's a testament to how good
surprising.
all 3 are.
Yeah,
they're really good.
He's making a case for the GOAT.
Yep.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 2014.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yes,
5.
That's Jamie Foxx.
That's
right?
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with Jamie Foxx.
No. I was just placing the movie. But that's the one, that is actually the better of the 2, I think.
Ooh, I disagree.
Because that's when Gwen dies. That's actually
But you're picking one moment.
Yeah, it's the best part of all Garfields.
Yeah.
Not because she's dead. It was just very emotional.
Jesus Christ, Chris.
It's just very emotional.
Guy hates Emma.
Really good scene.
Hates Emma Stone.
Really good scene. Okay. So if we say 5 here, we will only have 2 left.
Yes, and we are staring down the barrel of a perfect list.
We're staring down the barrel of a perfect list or a dagger.
I don't know. We'll see.
5.
Spider-Man 3.
Fuck.
2007.
That was my fear. And listen,
you know what? Danny would be over here being like this. This is a great list.
Justice for
It's
Spider-Man
a great list,
3.
but we have Spider-Man 3 over Spider-Man 1, and that is a disaster.
That is a disaster. And dude, there is a little justice for Spider-Man 3. It's not that bad, but it is just that one section when he's fucking...
I disagree. I think Venom was poorly used.
Me too, but it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. No, Spider-Man 3 is a good movie.
Full goth.
Spider-Man 3 is a good movie.
Why?
But at the end of the
day...
You
don't like Saturday Night Fever Spider-Man?
Like,
you don't like Emo Parker?
What are we doing
Bully
here,
Parker?
Dude? Yeah. God damn it.
So, at the end of the day, I still think that this is a very good list.
It's a list we can...
We have one misstep.
Yeah, we have one misstep.
Otherwise,
I feel good. Not too bad.
Great. All right, that wraps it up for this episode. Hope you enjoyed the Alexander Ovechkin interview. Unbelievable. Also, if you haven't checked it out, go check out Sci-Fi Section. Our first episode is out reviewing Red Rising. That'll be coming out every week as we go through that unbelievable series. For all of you sci-fi and fantasy book lovers, it is the best thing you will watch all year. I guarantee it. Like, subscribe, throw us all those subscribes. Let's get to 100K.
Let's get to 100.
We're right around the corner. Come on, babes. Let's do it. Send it around. We love you guys. Have an amazing, safe, happy, fun weekend. Until we see you next week.
Skate hard.